Welcome to Venture Academy for another youth event on a Saturday afternoon. I'm NorCal's voice of choice, Levi Flores, and we have the East Bay Waves and the Hayward Panthers going at it for yet another game. If you've joined Mario Ramos all day today, he has one more game in court number 1 that you can join him at right now, which is live here on NorCal Sports TV. Then I'll be taking over after that for a few extra games. The Hayward Panthers 16 under blue team and the East Bay Waves get set here. 10 players apiece will be taking the court for these two teams. I've had the chance to see the East Bay Waves play quite a few times in the past, but as the players grow, the younger generations move forward into this 15-16U group, and now they'll be taking over for their head coach. East Bay Waves are in the darker blue, Hayward Panthers in the light blue, and tipping off for East Bay is Connor Yeh, and for the Hayward Panthers is number 23, Junior Sherman. 2 18-minute halves set here as the East Bay Waves win the tip, go down, get rejected, and the Hayward Panthers will take it over for their first offensive possession. Bringing the ball down the court is Nicholas Bontrage. Dish down to the baseline, kick back out to the corner, drives through, won't connect on that floater from Davion Awozu. But now the East Bay Waves get it right back. Missed their first offensive chance right after the tip. They went down with the left hand and came up short. They'll run their offense this time. Davis, passes right side. Tries to dish down low, deflected by number 7, Davion Nwozu, and he goes down and stops shy on his attempt. Fast break attempt going for with the right hand off the left side, goes short again, and each team both getting high percentage shots going to the rack, although nothing able to connect quite yet. Connor back down the court, denied going up to the rim, and this will stay here for the East Bay Waves. Good transitional attempt for the Waves. Pass left side, was going up with the left hand as well, but coming from a crossbody, able to reject. Hayward Panthers keep the score tied at 0-0. Junior Sherman and Jaden Machado getting tied up there for the jump ball. Here's the inbound, just right side. Panthers sets the screen high, Nwozu, short. Gets his own miss, puts it right back up. The mid-range floater rolls right off and down to the East Bay Waves, number 17, Jonah Wang. Going baseline, lost the handle, keeps it alive for the Waves. The 3 ball breaks off the block and goes up and down to number 41. It's Vo. Macedo. Three from the wing, short, offensive board, fouled from behind. That is Jaden Machado picking up the first foul, and Junior Sherman will be getting the first attempts from the free throw line. Sherman goes long on his first free throw attempt. And number 2 gets a good bounce and drops through. The Hayward Panthers lead 1-0 over the East Bay Waves. Waves trapped near half court. Dribbling out is number 17, Jonah Wang. He finally gives it up to Brooke Okuva-Michael. Cross-court pass deflected, kept alive by the Waves. Continuing this possession, poked out. Ball comes loose. Here go the Hayward Panthers coast to coast. Flings it up with the right hand and scoops it through. Nicholas Bonstrage, the first bucket from the field in the game, and it belongs to the Hayward Panthers. Here's another quick look. Beat out the defender, trying to reach out with the arm and stop him short. Breezes by Bonstrage. Makes it a 3-0 lead for the Panthers. Here's the inbound for the Waves as it was last touched by the Panthers. The transition opposite side. This one's blocked. Gates gets the stop, and here's Jaden Machado. Excuse me, no, that's AJ Macedo. Bonstrage. Macedo throws it up. No bounce. Gates triple team, fouled, and 2 more free throws. Be the 3rd and 4th free throws of the game for the Hayward Panthers as we take a look at that foul once again. Slap that from behind. Gates goes 2 of 2, makes it 5-0 lead for the Hayward Panthers, as now East Bay Waves will throw on a few substitutions. Jace Jensen enters. Apollo Regacho also in the game for the East Bay Waves. Here's Regacho now. Top of the arc, favoring that left side, swings backwards to number 55, Jordan Shue, and then the 3 hits from the corner. That is number 13, Jace Jensen, the freshly entered player for the East Bay Waves. That's the first bucket that will count for the Waves as well. Deflected pass comes from number 24, Nicholas Nguyen. It stays Panther ball, but a good deflection to slow up the offense. Pass low, and it'll stay here with the Panthers. Junior Sherman to inbound the ball. Looking, deep pass, top of the arc. Defense gets there fast enough to stop a shot. Gates, 2-step inside, gets his own miss. Back underneath, swatted at, missed on the second chance, and then the rebound for number 24, Nicholas Nguyen, will lead it up court to Apollo Regacho. Looking left side, the defense quick to get back for the Panthers. Regacho forced to give it up. Another corner 3. Looks good. Short. Regacho, the offensive board. Jensen sets the screen high. Pass into the paint, kick back out. Jensen from the same spot. It's good. The second one goes down, and the Waves have a 1-point lead. Siraj blocked from behind by Macedo. Jensen comes flying in. Another beautiful highlight play. First the pass, got it open, one step inside, and Jensen timing it right to deflect it as it released from the hand. Siraj got the floater. Shu. Regacho, Jensen, opposite side this time, releases perfectly and gets the rattle. Just in time before Junior Sherman got there to deflect it. Jensen, 3 straight threes coming off the bench. All 9 points for the East Bay Waves, but Bonchraz keeps the Panthers within a 2-point game. 8 minutes into play in the first half. The East Bay Waves, they were slow to start, but Jensen has brought them right back into play. Shu, pass down low, a little body connection, no whistle blown, and it stays with the Waves. This last touch by the Panthers, but here's Jensen. That's the third one. Had just enough separation on Junior Sherman to release with confidence. A substitution for the Hayward Panthers. Bonchraz has got bulk of points for the Panthers. Will sit down, take a rest. They'll use them in a moment. Another 3 will release. Short, up and over. Junior Sherman the board. Bacarse, triple team timed up. Hayward Panthers want some sort of foul as there is 3 players surrounding Bacarse. Panthers stick with it on the alternating possession. To inbound is number 33, AJ Macedo. Tries to get rid of it. He was trapped. Ball comes loose. Jensen picks it up. He's in front of Junior Sherman. Baseline drive. Slides across the court. Ball still loose. Fighting for it. Multiple players. And there's another jump ball. It'll be East Bay Wave ball this time. Inbound underneath, going against Gates, flies it up, backboard, no good for number 27, Advait Aragadinla. Still tied at 9 apiece. Poke out, Regacho, the steal. Fast break, coast to coast, swatted at by Gates, and the miss by just a centimeter. Bacarse up and over the defense. Macedo loses it. Sherman back with it. Panthers trying to slow down, but the East Bay Waves tightening up the defense. The step back triple, nothing but air. And Regacho will be the last to touch. Macedo will go to the sideline, and for the first time we will see a new player for the Hayward, number 18. 3 ball. Goes just a tad long. No win. Will push up court for the Waves. Moving on, Sherman, Regacho, wraparound pass. Double teamed again, stripped away by Gates. Regacho with Jensen on his left. Jensen gets it. 4 for 4. Jensen knocks it down again. He has all 12 points for the East Bay Waves. And it lands us at 12-9, the Waves leading the Hayward Panthers. Here's a look at number 4 for Jensen. One falling down. Jace Jensen for the East Bay Waves, 4 3-pointers, capitalizing on all the points of the East Bay Waves. He leads the team 12-9 over the Hayward Panthers, which the Panthers, they've been at the free throw line multiple times. They've gotten fast break opportunities, but even then, Jensen doing work on both sides of the court, coming in, timing perfectly, multiple blocks, stopping those plays. But back in for the Panthers is Bontraj, who got quite a few minutes in the opening of the game, made quite a difference assisting and scoring. And there, the Panthers able to come out of the break with a bucket. Waves over Gates, short, Bontraj right there on the board. Leading pass slips through the fingertips of Bacarse. East Bay Waves right back with it. It's that bucket by Gates just a moment ago for the Panthers. It's always great to see a team go into the huddle, come up with a play, and score right out of it, knowing that it works. Shu slips by the defense. Corner 3, Rigacho. Back iron, and it comes flying up and down to the Panthers, but Rigacho right back there with the hands to take it out. Gates flies by, a little friendly fire in the air by 2 Panther players. The Waves a little too excited as they created that separation. Couldn't connect on their shot. Bontraj. Pass to Bacarse, he misses. 3-on-2 fast break favoring the left side, slows it up down to Jensen. He lost the handle, and that's the first mistake we've seen from Jace Jensen this game. It's just because the pass was slightly behind him. 5 minutes left to play in the first half. East Bay Waves 12 to the Panthers 11. Inside pass, tipped away, deflected, and the tie ball. Bontraj got inside for the Panthers to tie it up. Eric Adinla was the Waves player in on that play as well. A few more substitutions. We will see Uwozuzu back in for the Panthers. Looking, it's to the corner. Elevates from 12 feet out. He's fouled, and 2 free throws to the Hayward Panthers. The Waves have yet to be at the free throw line in this matchup. The Panthers, this is their 3rd time shooting their 5th and 6th free throws. Little long on the first, and re-entering for the Panthers, Junior Sherman. Sherman will await backcourt just in case the East Bay Waves able to break through. of 2 at the line for the Panthers on that trip. Yeah, back with it. (12-11) East Bay Waves up by 1 over the Hayward Panthers. East Bay Waves currently with it. Strong showing from Jace Jensen. He has all 12 points, but currently not in the game, so the Waves have to find another avenue for their scoring. Quick up and down for the Hayward Panthers. They retake the lead. Had it for the majority of this first half before Jace Jensen had gotten to the game. It's their first lead in about 7 minutes. East Bay Waves picking up the defensive pressure with a little full court press. Bontraj, coast to coast, gives it up last second. Barely kept inside on the baseline. Got away from that white line, and another jump ball. Very physical efforts from both teams. This time, Panthers right underneath the basket. Macedo looking, tipped. Nuozuzu looks at a deep two. Good. Splashes through. Nothing but net for Nuozu. Makes it a Panther lead, 15-12. Just under 2 to play in the first half. Yeah, right side. Gets a screen, doesn't use it. Corner three, high arcing, top of the backboard, and comes down to Banshraj. It's a 1-on-4 situation. Banshraj throws it up, and it's down to the Waves. Rest of his team didn't get down there to box out for a possible rebound. Yeah, ball slapped. East Bay Waves in front of the Panther bench. Another substitution for the Panthers. Incoming is Abraham Leva. Sherman jumps up a little too soon, trying to anticipate the shot. And it works out in the end. The defense forces the ball out of bounds. 50 seconds and counting, and the Panthers want to extend their 3-point lead. Banshraj steaming forward. Sherman hits the deck. Leva closed off on the baseline, and a foul. With 15 seconds, Panthers will inbound right side of the backboard. Masita looking, got it in. Leva, a three, no. Waves. With 8 seconds, it's Yeah, handling left side, gives it up. 2 seconds to shoot, needs to get it off, and no shot will be attempted at the end of the first. So the Hayward Panthers barely hold on to a 3-point lead as we enter the second set of 18 minutes here at Venture Academy for NorCal Sports TV's Spring Showcase.
Oh, that's a tough miss right there. It's always good to get off to a good start.
Here's your second one falling down. Third. The NorCal Sports TV Spring Invitational continues at Venture Academy. Halfway through this battle, the Hayward Panthers with a 3-point lead over the East Bay Waves. And the East Bay Waves, they're looking at their lineup starting the second half, and they're going to switch it up, put back Jace Jensen, who has all 12 of the points, and all 12 of them coming from the 3-point line as well, connected on 4 of 4 for his shots. So the East Bay Waves, they're switching the court. We'll see what they can do. And on Jensen is Uzuzu. playing very tight defense, making sure that Jensen will not get the ball and make a difference in the second half. But the Waves floated up, and that's the second player to get points for the East Bay Waves. Jordan Shue throws it up from 15 out, makes it a 1-point game immediately within 20 seconds of the start of the second half. It's mid-game adjustments from the coaches. We'll see what it is. It was a very tight contest, as you can tell from the score itself, through 18 minutes. Mostly just paying attention to the high percentage shots and what they can get off. Shue barely misses the deep three ball on the second attempt down the court. Spantraj, great with the handles, flying through the defense, one man at a time. Ball was forced to give up. Switch court, Macedo. That three is short. Panthers will control under the backboard. Looking outside, Gates is at the top. He receives. Macedo. Catch, looking to shoot, goes in from 15, short on that attempt as well. Regacho, yo-yos at midcourt. Regacho off the shin, down the baseline, back to the Panthers. That was Shue's basket at the start of the second half. Made it 15-14. That's where we stand. 2 minutes into play in the second. Regacho looks to swat it away. Banshraj back with it. It's a 5-on-4 play for the Panthers. They get it up. It doesn't come down, but 2 free throws will be attempted for number 33, A.J. Macedo. Got inside. The double team help. Caught on the swap. Hit a piece of that arm, and 2 free throws Macedo gets. Macedo hits the second, 1 of 2. Panthers up by 2. Carse playing tight defense all the way at half court. Jensen still trying to move away from Ouzuzu, but Jensen not finding any luck, hasn't touched the ball in this opening 3 minutes yet. 3 ball down the hatch for Regacho. When Jensen's tightly covered, it's up to the rest of the team to make the difference. And there Regacho, not only a 3, but gets the steal here. Gates comes flying in from behind, tries the swat, but not fast enough to get on Regacho. It's now a 19-16 lead, and the timeout is forced. East Bay Waves, they're up by 3.
Ten seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
19-16, the East Bay Waves lead by 3. They were down by a few at the end of the first, but Regacho able to bring the team back together. Jace Jensen had 12 of the team's 19 in the first half, but then closed off by Ouzuzu at all costs, going tight defense, not allowing him to touch the ball whatsoever. Jensen will stay out on the court. Looks like Ouzuzu will continue to play that defense, make sure that the main ball handler and shooter will not get the touch. Another steal for the East Bay Waves. Got in front of the defense, and the roll goes through. East Bay Waves capitalizing. They're up by 5. Now the Hayward Panthers, who had the lead most of the time in the first half, rely upon Banshraj, who's done a lot of the work. The spin too much on his layup, forcing his way through the defense. Shue gets around Banshraj. No, the ball is still loose. 2 Panthers down, 2 Waves still in the backcourt. Jensen, his first touch results in a turnover as he pushes it down the baseline. Full court press from the Waves, broken easily by Banshraj. He flies it up. The shot's missed with no defense. Uwozuzu still on Jensen. Tries breaking away, switching sides of the court. Rigacho, double teamed, hit hard, makes the bucket, and he'll have one more from the free throw line. Here's the look. Up and over, uses the screen, bucket, and one more. (23-16), quick substitution. Bakarse places on the court for the Panthers. Gates and Uwuzuzu down low, hoping for a rebound. Jensen slipped through past Bakarse for a possible put back on a missed shot, but Rigacho is able to throw it down. 24-16, largest lead of the game for either team. East Bay Waves pulling ahead big. Uwuzuzu gets rid of it. Turn and shoot. Sherman got it. Rigacho looking up court. Jensen calling for it. One of the only times he was able to create more than 2 feet of separation away from Uwuzozo. Jensen, he gets a board. Bakarse and Uwuzozo's on him. That's the first missed shot by Jensen as he drags down Uwuzozo for the jump ball. Junior Sherman got that bounce just off the side of the rim. 24-18 within 6, 2 possessions if both are from 3. Gates picks up the dribble. The double team goes up and over. Bakarse looking for an open man. Deep 3, nothing but net. The Hayward Panthers, Abraham Leva throws it through, and now it's a 3-point game. Rigacho handoff to Sue. Bakarse guarding the 3-point line. Leva, he gets the block, and the Hayward Panthers have some numbers moving down for their transition attempt. And a foul with the reach in on number 24, Nicholas Nguyen. Nguyen does not like the call. Have to play through it. East Bay Waves still up by 3, hoping to get the stop. Not allow the bucket in the end. Gates into Banshraj. Sherman fakes the 3, goes up and over, and that one will find its way to Leva. Jensen looking for the steal. He has it on Uwuzuzu. Leads up to Rigacho. Blocked by Banshraj, and a foul. Here's Jensen. Got the man cutting down. Swatted out with the right hand of Banshraj, but a little contact will send Rigacho shooting 2. Rigacho earns his first. Second one, just shy. Gates fights for the board. Now 10 minutes left to play in this battle. East Bay Waves up by 4, 25-21. Banshraj finds Uwuzozu. Nguyen up to Jensen. Jensen denied from behind and gets up. Another block by Banshraj. Stopped the initial basket, but Jensen, 2 free throws. See Banshraj connecting on that right shoulder of Jensen. Back-to-back fouls on Banshraj. First time Jensen's at the free throw line. He goes 1 for 1. Macedo will take the place of Gates. Jensen, that's 2 of 2 from the free throw line and 14 points for him in total in the game. Banshraj sets up for 3. It's good! 27-24, keeping it within that one possession. Regacho able to bring down the miss. Nguyen looking to give it up, but took an extra step before that and travels. Here's Banshraj. Uwuzuzu thought about taking it himself. Got it to the man that was even more wide open. He made sure it went through. Backcourt violation. As soon as the Hayward Panthers look to strike and make it either a one-point game or tie it up, give it right back to the Waves. Jensen spins inside, over Gates, a beautiful move, and he gets the putback. Jace Jensen continues his scoring into the second half. That's 16 total points out of the team's 29. Banshraj to Gates. Panthers want to close this gap with only 7 minutes left. Uwuzuzu flies from way outside and knocks it hard through the glass, down through the bucket. 29-26, East Bay Waves moving this ball. Jensen. Jensen back in the corner. First attempted 3 in the second half for him, and the only miss he's had from deep range. Macedo, 3, high arcing, it's short. Jensen dips the shoulder down, deep 2, no. Sherman, double teamed, gives it up. Gates switches court again. Macedo looking to take it in, and he releases, and it stays with the Panthers. Sherman releases the 3, the board by Shu. 5.5 to play. Remains at a 3-point difference. Eric Dinla is fouled here. 2 free throws come his way. So I believe they placed that one on number 23, Junior Sherman, who came up from behind. And before the free throws, we take a break. 29-26, East Bay Waves up by 3. One falling down. 5 minutes, 17 seconds remain in the matchup between the East Bay Waves and the Hayward Panthers. You're watching the Spring Invitational, brought to you by NorCal Sports TV, live from Venture Academy. I'm NorCal's voice of choice, Levi Flores, and the East Bay Waves. Fouled was Eric Gadinla. He has 2 free throws for the East Bay Waves, looking to extend their lead into a 2-possession game. Jace Jensen for the East Bay Waves, 16 of the team's 29, and has not exited at all in the second half. 1 of 2 off the leg. Baseline. Panthers get it. Uwazuzu's pass picked off. Bantraj gets in front of the attempted shot. Ball comes loose, back to the corner. Another tie-up. Macedo, Gates, Uwazuzu, Bantraj, and Sherman are the 5 for the Panthers. Looking at their offense. First, they have to break the Waves' defensive full-court press. Jensen strips it out. Jensen on Gates, dips that shoulder down a little far out from 12 feet. Misses another. Gates gives it up to the corner. 3 is launched, and it's good. Uwazuzu knocks it down. It's a 1-point game entering the Final Four. Shu slowing it down for the Waves. Bantraj very tight on the defense. Regacho trying to dribble around Bantraj, and he's poking everything away that comes near him. Now the Panthers, they want to talk about it. 3 minutes, 39 seconds. The Waves only hold a 1-point lead.
10 seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
The Hayward Panthers with a small comeback. They're only down by 1 with 3 minutes, 39 seconds left to play. East Bay Waves have been led by Jace Jensen, but that was mostly only the first half. In the second half, the rest of the team was able to step up and do some different moves, and Jensen has mostly been closed off by Uwazuzu, who's played very, very tight defense in the opening 10 minutes. Recently, Jensen's got a few touches for the most part. He's been stopped in the second half. Bantraj, the leader of the Hayward Panthers in this game, bulldozes right through a man, and a foul is called with that contact. That is number 23, Brooke Okuba-Michael. He gets called for the foul. Plenty of time on the clock, only a 1-point difference. Just the high percentage bucket is all that's needed. Bantraj, dribble it through, floats it up from 12, a bad bounce. No bucket for the Panthers on that trip down. Regacho, Macedo, close on his hip. Screen high comes from Eric Adunla. Jensen kicks it out. Shu knows he still has time, no shot clock. And a push by Uwazuzu gives it right back to the Waves on the sideline, and will take off a few ticks from the clock. Neither team close to making it to the bonus. So it's going to come down to shots from the field. Regacho. Eric Adinla to Shu. Macedo puts the ball on the ground. Regacho trying to fight it away, and they call the jump between Macedo and Regacho. Waves will inbound with Jensen. Remember, a 1-point advantage to the East Bay Waves. Shu on the reverse, comes up short, and Gates will get it back for the Panthers. They're down by 1. They need every bucket they can get. Sherman working against Shu. Bantraj, a 3. He hit his earlier one, but this one misses everything. 90 seconds to play. Jensen wraps around the screen from Eric Adinla. Misses. Sherman. A little excessive use of elbows, but it works out for the Panthers. Sherman, Bontrage, Gates, Macedo, and Uzuzu are the 5 for the Panthers. At this point, we've seen everyone hit multiple shots. They're just looking for who can do it at the time that matters most, and right now it's Gates. He gives the Panthers a 1-point lead, 31-30, with only 1 minute and 7 seconds remaining. East Bay Waves, a step back, high arcing deuce. It goes up and over. Bontrage bats it. The ball is free. And it looks like they're going to call the jump ball. With the alternating possession, Panthers get the ball as we had an inadvertent buzzer a moment before the jump was called. (31-30), 57.7 seconds official time. Bontrage has done a lot of the work for the Hayward Panthers, both offensively and defensively, and he doesn't have the most points in the game, but the assists is what matters for this Panther team. They're up by 31-30, what could be the final timeout before we have a decided winner coming up at the Spring Invitational at Venture Academy. One falling down. 31-30, the Hayward Panthers in the opening part of the first half had the lead by quite a bit. They had one of the largest leads of the game at that moment, but then the East Bay Waves were able to bring it back with unbelievable three-point shooting from Jace Jensen. He hit 4 straight three-pointers to make it a lead for the East Bay Waves. Panthers took a quick lead right before the half, and since then it's been back and forth. But the Panthers have just taken the lead for the first time since the end of the half, and they're trying to close it out with a victory as well. 31-30, 57.7 seconds official time on the clock. Panthers with the ball. No shot clock, so the East Bay Waves have to pay close attention to what the plan is for the Panthers, if they want to score or if they just want to keep the ball away from the Waves. Bontrage currently just dribbling the ball around at the top of the arc. It's poked away as it's launched off the foot of Eric Adinla. We have a whistle, and it's a jump. East Bay Waves get it back. Bontrage taking off nearly 20 seconds of time just by dribbling the ball within a 10-foot radius. East Bay Waves tie it up, and once again, Jensen being tightly guarded. This time it's not Uzuzu, but it is Junior Sherman who's playing defense on him. We'll see if this switch has possibly anything to do with the game plan. Jensen gets the switch again on the defense. Under 30 seconds. 3-ball. Good! The toilet bowl roll makes it an East Bay Wave lead. 33-31. Bontrage slips up at half court. Still trying to regain it for the Panthers. 10 seconds. Gates, top of the arc. Switching by. The Waves want the travel. Ball is loose. It's anyone's if they want it. The Waves pass up court. We have a foul away from the ball, and it looks like this one might just be over. And it is. The East Bay Waves with the bucket at the end take this one home by 2 over the Hayward Panthers. The final shot deep three-point range, high arcing, and got the roll in the end. The East Bay Waves bring it home with a 2-point victory.